Mic check, mic check.
Shadows rise, the sky turns black, footsteps echo, no way back. Whispers in the air, hearts are racing, don't look down. Broken streets, a hollow town. Can we make it through? Hold on tight, me and you. Run, the night is near. Hold your breath, fight the fear. We'll survive, we'll break the chain through the dark, past the pain.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Mr. Marrader, and this is my gaming channel. More than my gaming channel, we are also doing our challenge we call 1 till 100. We're gonna go ahead and get that started. Sorry, I had to check my phone real quick. Boom. Shaboom! Life would be a dream. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Monday. Is it Monday? It is indeed Monday. Let's get this all loaded here. Hello. Are we loading? Are we loading it? We're loading. Yeah, I usually do this earlier in the day, 8, 9 in the morning or so, but I woke up late and I just had to take care of stuff. And I was like, you know what? When I was setting up the stream, I was like, man, let me just enjoy the day. It's been unseasonably warm here in Colorado. It was close to 70 today, which is wild. So I try to spend a little bit more time outdoors. Made some plans, got some adulting done, you know, getting back to work here. All right, now, to the game vein. Wow, we're on hour 14. Oh, damn it. Let me send this before it gets too late. One second. Let's pause this real quick. I need to send this text real quick. Bear with me. Bam. All right, there's that one sent. Gotta check. My father just texted me. All right. Sorry about that. We now have control of our character, or we have for a few minutes now. But we're going to start the timer here. We're going to get into stream mode here. Should have taken care of those texts earlier, but I just woke up from a nap. We're here. So what are we doing? What do we leave off? We built this. We managed to get this together. So this is good. We did talk about extending this out here, making a little hallway, but we're gonna have to have a lot more wood. So let's just start building that. Yeah, let's start building it off of here. Hopefully these poles won't get in the way, because that's gonna be a whole other issue if it is. But that will be a problem we will solve when we get to it. All right. We want to make some reinforced wooden wall. When can I make limestone? Oh. I can actually make limestone. It's going to take a lot, though. Reinforced metal brackets. Yeah, maybe I should wait. Let's wait on that. We'll go with reinforced or fortified. So reinforced plank, reinforced wood. Wait. Let's do this. Wrong button. There we go. There we go. Okay, reinforced. The reinforced wooden planks. I need a reinforced wooden road. Do we have any normal wooden rods? I know I put stuff in here. Nothing I need. That's the limestone there. Start making some limestone brick. These are planks. All right. So I have 0 wooden rods right now. It happens to the best of us, fellas. Every once in a while. All right, we'll get those making. Let's drink something here. That would be in a tool. That was a muck tub. Pure water, let's drink it. Glug. 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 No longer thirsty. I am stressed out, though, for some reason. I mean, go figure, it's a zombie apocalypse. Why would I be stressed? Ooh, that was no good. Bippity bing, bippity bop, a bippity bo. Alright, let's get this guy pulled up right here. And actually, let's zoom out a bit so we can get this lined up a little better. Now, I'm noticing now that that gate's at a catty corner, slightly. But you know what? We're gonna keep it. It gives it personality. Will you stop, please? Or maybe you'll stop when I push the right button. Stop making you turn, huh? Bad boy off. Let's get these walls built. Looking good here. Looking real good. Alright, so what do we need? These reinforced rods. Okay, and shaboom. All right, here we go. Off to a good start here. Shabing. Shabang. And I need more reinforced planks. This is good. This is a good start, right? Because I can get in here and it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. We're gonna be nice and safe here. We gonna be nice and safe. But I do need more plank. How much am I carrying? 179. I feel like I'm slow. Like I'm very slow. Let's grab these planks here. No. Want the planks. Alright, we'll make 10 of those. As that's being made, let's go ahead and look around. You know what? I'm going to destroy these. Because we really don't need these doors here. And I can use the material. Let's get that candles lit. Yeah. Get ourselves nice and cozy over here. He's looking good, bruh. Alright, stressed and tired, but that's alright. I think I just didn't sleep the night before. Just kind of worked all through the night. Because that's just the kind of man Mr. Marrader be. How did you get under here? This thing doesn't move at all. Alright, let's... You know that, I like that it shows the area where you can build. It is a little obnoxious, though, when you try to build in the area, or like right at the edge of the zone. Like if you see here, I can do it right here just fine, but when I get up here, it gets real weird, right? Like it's hard to see. So hopefully they fix that. Hopefully they can make it to at least give you the option to make it a little more opaque or something. Many more wooden planks. Reinforced wooden planks, I should say. Reinforces. Alright, we're gonna have to make another iron scrap run. Yeah, so while this is being made, let's just go, we'll go, oh, actually, let's empty our pockets first so we don't have so many cucumbers. Oh yeah, there's a lot there in my pockets. You know, when I say put all of these and they're like, there's not enough room, it would be nice if it was like... Wait, what is this? It said gas can. It's a gas can? Huh. It's a butane can, okay. Wouldn't have thought that. But yeah, they could be like... At least fill it up, like take out whatever you can. You could even just start from the top and just put random stuff in and so you can't put anything else. You know, of course, first world problems though, right? Wait a minute. No, please. Can I please put the iron scrap in here? Soil bag is gonna be heavy. Alright, so that's enough. Okay. Let's get the rest of this back in here, whatever I can. Alright, everything else can go somewhere else, I suppose. Lawnmower blade. Now, I wonder what you use lawnmower blade for. Basic cutting. Oh, it's a cutting tool. Okay. But not a weapon. Not enough space left. Jesus Christ. Fellas. Cut me some slack here, huh? Just let me put some stuff away. I'm gonna have to build more storage now. Which, in all fairness, is a good problem to have. I'm not complaining about it, but... In fact, let's do that now. Need a large crate, nails and wood scrap. Easy enough. Nails, wood scrap. I hope 10 is enough. Storage. There we go. Build it. 10 is enough. Oh wait, this is a large one. Did I not build a large one before? I could have sworn. Alright, so what we're gonna do then is we're gonna put it over here. Yep. Sorry, doggo. I need your bowls. Alright. And now we can start getting a little bit more organized. Let's see how much this holds. It's got to be like at least 300, right? Yep, 300. Okay. Called it. Nailed it. Alright, I'm going to put all of my tools, I suppose, in here. All my extra tools. Tools can be a little heavy. Hacksaw and a jigsaw. Do they both do the same thing? No, one's power cutting, one's heavy cutting. A jigsaw blade. Let's put that away. Oh, these matches and stuff I don't need. Okay. It's 126. Where am I carrying all this weight? From where is all this weight coming from? I must know. Okay, we have a lot of clothes on us. A lot of extra clothes. I'm sure a lot of this came from when I was just dismantling stuff and not even checking what was in them, but, you know, that's the better way to go. Okay, beef broth. Beef broth. Let's put all this stuff that I don't need right now. Actually, let me read this. Yeah, where's that magazine? I wanna read all these magazines so I'm not so freaking stressed out anymore. Why are you so stressed out, bruh? Nothing's happening. Okay. Not much there. We do got a decent amount of ammo, but nothing that's like... Nothing that's wild. Let me see. Dismantle, dismantle, dismantle everything. Or actually, you know what? Let me do something here. Let me do something a little more fancy. Yeah. All right. How about this box of tissues? Can I put this box of tissues down? Make this place look a little bit more lived in. Excuse me, sir. Can you pass me a tissue? A tissue. Put that in here. Bam. All right, box of tissues. Sweet. Why am I still 98 pounds? What? I could put all those away. Alhoon, what's going on? How you doing? My brother Alhoon, you said this twice already that I look weird without the glasses, and I would appreciate it if you didn't mention that anymore. Don't take it the wrong way. It's hard not to take it the wrong way when someone calls you weird looking. But now that that boundary's set, how you doing, my brother? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely night. I know I am. My day was pretty good. Why am I so heavy? What is it? Oh, it's all these friggin' weapons I'm carrying, of course. Yeah, let's keep the pistol on. That's right, the steel folding chair there. You didn't mean it that way. You're just not used to it. Yeah, I got you. I hear you, man. I know that that's what that means deep down. But when someone looks at you and says you're weird looking, it doesn't feel good. I'm just saying, I ain't mad. I ain't upset about it, but it is what it is, you know? Like I said, boundary placed. We don't need to mention it anymore. No harm, no foul. Doing okay yourself. I'm blessed, my brother. I am having a good day. Things are starting to come along. Things are looking up for me. And now I'm doing this challenge, this 1 hour at a time. Can I destroy this? Oh yeah. Let's get rid of that mailbox. You understand? I appreciate you understanding, my friend. Nope. Oh my god, the debug menu. Why is it so close to the 1? Oh, damn. Okay. Whew, that was close. Really, I'm blaming it being too close to the 1, but I'm the one pushing it, right? My fat fingers are the one slipping. Have you seen any of the new stuff on the Roar on Sea of Thieves? I haven't been to the Roar yet. I'm still working on my Pirate Legend. I really don't play all that much. But I'm working on Pirate Legends right now. I've tried to go to the Roar, but honestly, there's just been too many people. For good reason. I mean, you know, it's like, it's something new, it's a new area, so of course there's going to be a lot of people there. And I wasn't even doing one of the new missions either. I was just doing like some delivery mission or something like that, and I tried to go out there and like instantly surrounded by 3 people. And I was like, I'm gonna go. So no, I haven't seen it. Have you been out there yet? You played any of the new stuff? It looks good. It looks interesting. But honestly, I have a lot of old content that I haven't touched. So I'm still working on that. Still working on Pirate Legends. I have level 50 in both the Merchant Alliance and the Order of Souls. And I'm working on Gold Hoarders now. I'm at level 48 with them, so I'm close. Or 42, I mean, not 48. I wish 48. Yo, look at all this stuff. I'm actually gonna leave that there. Not yet, but thinking about it. Not been sailing for over a month now. Yeah, I got you, man. That can be, you know, as much as I like Sea of Thieves, it can be real heavy. Alright, we can't pick that yet. We'll be happy to help you with Pirate Legend. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, you know what? Let me... Oh, my God. I'll send you an invite to my buddy's guild. But, you know, I could always use the help. You know, I was like, I do enjoy playing the game. Maybe not as much as some other people. But I do enjoy it. Yeah, my buddy was telling me, because he just got Pirate Legend like a month ago or something like that. And he was telling me it's basically a new game. He's like, it kind of opened up a lot more that he can do now. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I'll be honest, I didn't even hear about Pirate Legends until recently. This last time that I started streaming it, probably about 6 months or so ago, where I was playing and someone had, like, people kept coming up to my stream or were like, are you Pirate Legend? And I was like, I don't even know what that is. Not sure how it's gonna be that double gunning is back again. Yeah, you know what? I did get double gun. I didn't know it. I honestly didn't even know it went away, to be honest. I'm such a casual in that game that I was like, I don't really know any of the strats. I'm just now starting to learn how to navigate. Me and my buddy talked about actually working on, like, practicing different roles in the helm and stuff like that. So double gunning would be cool, and it's something that I started playing with because I do mostly helm when we do play, and I was like, well, you know, if we have borders, it's nice to have the blunderbuss, and I also like the Eye of Reach. But I don't think that's the double gunning strat, ain't it? It's like, isn't it the What two guns do they use now? Because I know it used to be the pistol and the eye of reach, but that was before they added like the throwing knives and the double barrel shotgun and whatever other weapons they have now. Man, you are coming from a long way. Look at this. Holy shit, this is like Monty Python and the Holy Grail when Sir Lancelot was running at that castle. Hi. Take that. The Blundy and the Eye. Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, the more powerful weapons. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Like, I've never really tried, I guess, to like be sweaty like that before. But me and my buddy were playing, and we got roughed up by a couple dudes that were double gunning, and neither one of us had the skill to handle them. So we spent a good, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes just getting our asses handed to us. Which is fine. That's the name of the game, right? Fortunately, it's not always like that, because if it was, I'd be like, I don't know about this one. Alright, let's go on and take all that. Boom. So are you a pro double gun or anti double gun? I don't know much about it, but I do know that it was tough to deal with. I also noticed that like people don't seem to want to fight with swords anymore, right? Industrial cutting tool. Okay, I don't have an industrial cutting tool. Double gunning used to be a big thing, but they nerfed it by slowing down quick swapping. No, that they have returned to the way it was before. Okay, so let's go ahead and dismantle that mini sledge. Probably anti-double gun, I would say. Okay, that's fair. You know, I do know that it's tough, right? Like, it can be a tough strategy to deal with, especially once they get close enough and they can use that Blundy to its full effect. And I'll be real with you. Honestly, I'm more of I like the sword, right? Like, I like the pirate feel of the swashbuckling. I personally like sword and pistol. But that's mostly just like roleplay type feel, you know, thematic, if you will. Yeah, I can see how a double gunning strategy would just make it more sweaty and maybe even a little less fun. You like swords as well? Yeah, I think I really like that classic feel of like that's what swashbuckling is, right? It's like running around the ship, climbing ladders, sword fighting. You know, that's what people think about when we think pirates. But it is what it is. Maybe they'll nerf it again. Or maybe make sword combat more viable. I don't know how they would do that. It's already pretty powerful. Just not quite as much as those double guns. They do have some cool swords though, and I like I really started becoming a big fan of the harpoon gun. I don't like use it on people. I don't know if you can or not, but just like the ability to get around and like pick up floating items from the water and stuff like that without having to be on a turret. I was like, this is great. It's one of my new favorite weapons now. Or I guess it's not even really a weapon, but it's an equipment. Makes me feel like Spider Pirate. All right, it's nice and chilly here. Okay, so there's no way you could like add a door here or anything just because of the way it's built. But we can jump over and climb it, or we could use the big doors, which is a little overkill. You can use it to bring people to you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you can use, like, the harpoon to bring them in and then blunder them up or slash them with the sword or something. I'm sure it's probably not the most used strat or anything, but, you know, it's fun. All right, let's get this generator going because it's dark. Shut it off in the morning. I don't know if turning on and off lights helps with what's it called? Energy conservation? Not you, this one. There it is. But I'm gonna turn them on anyway, or turn them off, I should say. There we go. Now I need the kitchen light on. That's the outside light. Excuse me. Oh wait, I wonder if this is the whole room, right? It's just this one switch for... Oh yeah, it's one switch for all of them. I wonder if I can connect all of these to one switch, right? Like all the ones that I want on regularly. Can I put it on one switch? Let's find out. Examine connection. Add a connection. So if I were to put this, like, I don't know, here? Is that a thing? Do these attach? What can I attach this to? Would this attach directly to a generator? So yeah, okay. So that's just a power thing. That's not a switch thing. Nope. Oh, but... All right, well, we'll leave it like this. We're peckish. We're gonna wait until the morning to cook anything. So actually, I guess we could turn this generator off. Go to sleep. What time is it? 7? Yeah. There we go. All right, let's go to sleep for like, I don't know, 8 hours. That'll be 4 in the morning. Probably still really dark out. Yeah. Wonder if you can create switches. Is that something we can build? Maybe not right now. Kerosene heater, that's cool. Oh, I can build one? I can build a kerosene heater? Oh, you can build generators, that's cool. Floodlights, fluorescent lights, a weather gauge? Huh, okay. Okay. That's kind of cool. Let's cook. Let's cook something. I really don't know what I can cook, so I guess I'm just gonna kind of take everything and hope for the best. We got some corn, maybe? Chicken broth, cooking oil. I'm just grabbing everything. Not everything, obviously, but you know. You know. Where's my water at? Here we go. Pick 2 plastic buckets. Oh yeah, look at that sunrise. Beautiful morning. It is a beautiful morning today. Cream of corn. Oh wait, so I still have stuff in here I can make. Okay. Put the basmati in there. Wrong button. I didn't mean to drink the who's it call it? The broth. I didn't want to cook the broth. Okay, we got those. Then let's put the water buckets. Sploosh, sploosh. Okay, we can make all these things. Seared meat, fried rice, boiled rice. Rice, but cooked. I like that definition. Boiled corn. Yum. All right, let's do fried rice. Let's do fried meat and boiled corn. Let's see how that does for us. Now we got to go over here and find some wood. Oh wait, we have kindling. So let's. I really don't know how this works. I'll be honest. I really don't know how this kindling thing works. All right, let's go ahead and ignite. So that's just gonna sit there, right? Okay, yeah, so the fire kindling only lasts like 5 seconds. Actually, it seems like all of this only lasts like 5 seconds. Yeah, everything. The wood scrap, the wood plank. I don't get it, man. There's got to be something that burns the fire a little better, right? Like, it can't be. I've never heard of a log burning in 5 seconds. Like, that's some extreme heat right there. You need to call NASA and figure out how to make a freaking wood-fueled rocket burning that hot. Yeah, like 24 planks last a minute and a half. All this to be said, you know, after, I don't know, what are we at, 14 hours now? After about 14 hours of this playthrough, I can say that cooking is my least favorite activity. Mostly because it takes so long and like it goes through so many resources. And I guess it wouldn't be bad if I... Oh wait, I have power at the stove. So I can start using that now. Maybe I'll do that. Still uses a lot of gas to run that generator, but it's not wood. I don't need gas to build. Bender. Oh, that sucked. What happened there? Sweet electricity. Good evening. Yes, sir. Good evening to you as well, Bender. Okay, so we'll grab that. So that rice is cooked. Where is it at? Okay, there it is. Fried rice. Nom nom nom. Yeah, see, we're already out of power. It's like... Can you just please cook this for me? I mean, you don't even have to cook it. You just have to keep the fire on. That was one thing about Project Zomboid is you really didn't have to worry about the fire all that much. Anytime you did set up a campfire or like a barbecue or something like that. Let me see, examine this. Contains 51. So yeah, I've used over 30 fluid ounces of gasoline. I haven't even had it powered a full night. So maybe that'll change. Hopefully that'll change. That's a little brutal. Now we can extinguish. So where's that food that I just grabbed? Corn, vegetable. What did I make? So I made boiled corn, so that should be somewhere up here, but I don't see it. I also made the meat, the fried meat, which I don't see here either. Poof. It's gone. You can't eat today. I don't care how long you spent cooking that, how many resources you used. You can't eat it today. Yeah, like legit, it's gone. Where's it at? Where's my food? Hang on, am I just overlooking it? Let me go through each individual one of these. Are one of these baked, maybe? No? Okay, whatever. I guess I'm not eating. Let's get back to building. So it is early access still, obviously. So I'm gonna try to not be too hard. But there's definitely things that I'm like, yeah, this needs to be, this should be addressed. All right, let me see. Have I doubled up anything here? Doesn't look like it. I'll do wax chunks. Let's take the wood scrap out of there. There's no room. Okay. This is usually my least favorite part of these kind of games, is the item management. It can be tough sometimes. Alright, do I have wood scrap on me, or did I put it all away? No, I definitely have some. So let's look at these stations here. You need electrical strap now. Okay, well that's new. Did you just drop it? Dummy. Oh, I do have logs. I do have logs right here. I got 3 of them. And then scrap. Scrap, 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 scrap. Let's put that in there, and then let's check our other utility cases here, because they may need more scrap wood or something. Okay, so they seem to have enough. So the cool thing is that it looks like you only have to feed them what's in their area. If that makes sense. So she needs a little iron scrap, but she's good on wood scrap for now. Alright, let's go back and build some more reinforced rods, reinforced planks, because we're going to need those for these guys. Yep. Pin. Back in, let's empty our pockets some more. Let's work on organization. I'm gonna have to build a dedicated storage room, I think. That might be the bathroom, actually. Alright. First of all, I need some iron scrap, so let's go ahead and split that. I'll just take 10 for myself. Thank you. And let's make as many metal brackets as we can. Okay, so having the ability to be able to queue these would be nice. I think this is one of those days. I think we're just in a highly critical day today. Obviously, I'm not hating the game or anything, but I'm definitely noticing some of its weaknesses pretty early on. Alright, this has... It can hold 12,000 fluid ounces, good lord. Alright, so we don't have to worry about cooking water anymore as long as it keeps raining. Speaking of which, oh, these are 0%. Damn it. Not real worried about farming or anything, about growing food, because I have a lot right now. Believe it or not, in this game, cooking is so much harder than growing food. The food grows in like 2 days. Which, that part's nice, but it also seems to take about 2 days to cook a meal. And it doesn't really get rid of any of your hunger. I'm like, man, the stuff that this guy is eating, if I ate all that in one sitting, boy, I'd be in a coma. Max that out, okay. Oh, it's ready to be harvested. You see what I mean? Like, the food grows super fast. And actually, I would even say too fast. Can you be harvested? No. Okay. Water you in. Yeah, so in Project Zomboid, and I know it brings Zomboid a lot up because they're very similar to each other, but in Project Zomboid, the crops took a lot longer to grow. Couldn't tell you exactly how long. It did take a lot more work, a lot more like watering and stuff like that. But it did take a reasonable amount to grow. All right, refill both of those. Alhoon says, how's the horse business coming along, Mr. M? You know, it's slow. Admittedly, very slow. Especially this time of year, you know, we're coming into winter and stuff, and I've had to kind of refocus my life a little bit. I kind of had to, like, you know, take some time and kind of think, right? Kind of meditate, kind of think. But I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you checking up. It's going still. It is. It's just taking a back seat, you know? I'm still, like, doing my writing and stuff like that. But as far as, like, the business end of things, it's like, it's slowed down quite a bit. I've learned early on, I'm starting to realize a lot of the shortcomings and the difficulties of getting into that lifestyle. Especially for work. Especially as someone who has almost no horse experience. Like, that's a huge one. It's like a lot of them are... Well, I remember you said that was a dream of yours. Oh, it still is. It still 100% is. I have not given up on it. It's just... I've had to kind of, like, rethink how I'm going about it. Let's go ahead and reinforce... wooden rod. Wait. Tilde. I didn't mean to hit tilde. We need more planks, more rods. Of course, always. Planks and rods and planks and rods. There's no planks in there. But yeah, it's still 100% a dream of mine. But there's things I have to take care of right there. Oh, I have some planks right there. You know, really get the career going, the career settled down, and stuff like that. However, no excuses. I'm still riding horses. I'm still studying about them. I just having a hard time spending time with them as much as I'd like. But thank you for asking. I appreciate you listening and remembering. That's very kind of you. All right. That was a lot of stuff I was carrying here. Actually, let's keep those screws. Where'd those screws go? Off-road tire, brick. Oh, we actually have some limestone brick. Okay. Good to know. Doop, doop. All-weather car tires. I may have to like put those on the RV or something. Copper concrete paste. Mixed slurry that can be smelted into usable limestone brick can also be used as strong adhesive in advanced recipes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will admit though that my riding lessons kind of like I hit a wall with it, right? And there was a long time, a couple months that I was doing these riding lessons. I was riding this horse and I was just really struggling. You know, communicating with the horse, keeping control of him, getting him to do what I wanted him to do, what I was trying to tell him to do. So I was like, clearly, like, I'm not communicating with this horse well enough. He's starting to get irritated with me. So I had to, like, talk to my instructor and told her that. I was like, I have no idea. Like, I feel like I'm not going anywhere. So we talked it out. And I'm going to be riding a different horse for a while. I did once, and it was great. It taught me so much. I learned so much more in that one lesson that I had in the last 2 or 3 months riding that same horse. And I love that horse. I love Hank. Hank's my boy. But when it came to riding, I was like, he's just, you know, not being in the horse industry, not knowing the ins and outs of it and stuff like that. I felt like the horse that I was riding was a little too advanced for me, if that makes sense. You know, it's like so here's the thing. She put me on this horse because he's a good lesson horse. He's good at teaching people about horsemanship and about how to control a horse and things of that nature. But it was like I got to a point where I felt like I couldn't do anything. You know, it was like I would be up there, I would be there for the hour riding him. And anytime she would tell me to do something, I would try to get him to do it. And then he goes off and does his own thing. And again, I don't blame the horse at all. It's 100% me being unable to communicate with this horse. The problem was I couldn't figure out what I wasn't communicating, right? Like I was fighting with this horse so much that, ooh, a firework. Huh. Place that ignited with the lighter. They have fireworks in this game. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, and I even told her that I was like, I'm just so frustrated. I was like, honestly, like I'll be 100% real with y'all. The last 2 or 3 lessons that I had with Hank, I left crying because I was like, I just don't know what I'm doing. I was like, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I'm super frustrated, you know, and it's like, I get that, you know, I want to be good at something, but it takes time. You're going to hit those walls. But I was running into this wall so much that I was like, I'm not learning anything here. It's just frustrating, you know? And I wanted to quit. I really did. Like, there was times that I was like, I really just don't feel like going right now because I was dreading the fight that I was going to have with Hank, you know? You got to feel it, I would think. Some rapport with the horse. Frustration is rough. Yeah, and here's the thing is that Hank, man, he's a sweet guy. He's a super sweet horse. But look at all them runners. What the hell's, where are they going? Y'all okay? Everything good? He's a sweet horse, and like when I'm not riding him, we're great. We're buddies. He loves me. We're like playing and like I'm grooming him and stuff like that. But the moment I get up there on top of him, it's the way that I'm communicating, the way that I'm holding myself, the way that I'm using my feet. But, you know, the problem was I would do things that she would tell me to do, and I'm like, I feel like I'm doing those already. I was like, I don't know how to do it differently. And again, it was just so much fighting that, like, I just wasn't learning. Bender says frustration is right. It really is. It really is. And actually, it was her daughter that said something that really, like, opened my eyes and was like, you know what, something has to change. But my instructor's daughter had told someone else the saying, I think it's a Stoic saying that frustration is the end of learning. So when you start getting really frustrated with something, that means that you're at a point where you're not learning anymore, essentially. And that's exactly where I was at. So it's like, yeah, definitely. Like when you're so frustrated to the point where that's like all consuming, right? And someone had said it. They said frustration is actually your ego, and I was like, okay, come on, let me hear this, you know. But they said frustration stems from thinking you should be better at something that you have no business thinking you should be better at, essentially, you know. And I was like, that makes sense in a weird way. It does make sense. Camp bowl. I'll take the camp bowl. Everything else is pretty. I don't take the baton, but everything else is in shit condition. But that's exactly where I was at. I was like, I don't know if it was an ego thing. It didn't feel like an ego thing for me. It felt more like I just couldn't figure it out. You know, I was like, no matter what I'm doing in the situation, I can't figure it out. Pipe wrench. Yeah, let's wait. Heavy pliers. I don't know if I have heavy pliers yet, so we'll take those just in case and not dismantle them. But all that to be said, it turned out well. I rode another horse named Smoke, and he was kind of the exact opposite of Hank, and that's exactly what I needed. Was a horse that was more sensitive and more willing to work with me, right? Like, where with Hank, why am I? Oh shit, I'm wounded. I didn't even notice. I'm over here talking, getting my life story out. But yeah, Hank is one of those, like, I had to be like, I felt like I had to be really rough with him to get him to listen. And even then, I was like, I had to get rougher and rougher and rougher. And I was like, for one, I don't want to do that to Hank. You know, I don't want to be like mean about it, essentially. I mean, I know there's a level of assertion you have to have when it comes to a horse, because they're 1,000-pound animals, or actually in Hank's case, he's about 18 to 2,000 pounds. And if you don't take control, then something dangerous is gonna happen. The problem is that I had no control, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get control. You know, I was frustrating Hank to the point where he just wanted to do his own thing. And he was like, I'm just gonna do this until we're done with this hour, essentially. But then I got on Smoke last week. And like I said, Smoke is one who's a lot more sensitive, a lot more forgiving, a lot more willing to like work with you and like try to do the things that you ask him to. And that's when I realized, I was like, no wonder Hank was getting so frustrated with me, because the way that I was holding my body, the way that I was doing things, I was telling him, I was inadvertently or not on purpose telling him to do things I didn't want him to do. Then he would try to do those things, I would correct him, and then he would get confused, right? So I was like, no fucking wonder why he's mad at me, doesn't want me on his back. So that sounded like a bad story. It ended great though. It really did, because is he chasing a zombies chasing the fox? Oh man, what is this game? Anywho, it was a frustrating couple months, but with a happy ending. And I'm actually ready to get a few more lessons with a more sensitive horse, so that way I can go back to Hank. Bender says, well, I have never confused a horse. I guess that's an achievement, huh? Bling! Congratulations, you've confused a horse. Only 0.49 people have gotten this achievement. Oh man, that's funny. You're a funny guy, Bender. Look, he's still going. Look at that. Man, if only I could sprint, I would go watch this, because this is hilarious. Gonna put you on mute. Got some stuff I need to record. Hey, not a problem, my brother. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate the support. I'm only gonna be doing this here for another like 10 minutes or so, I think. But no biggie, my brother. You do what you gotta do. All is well. Love is love, you know. Yeah, Bender, I don't know if you were here earlier, but for like the first 30 minutes of this, first 20, 30 minutes, I had a lot of complaints about the game. Not a lot of complaints, it's minor gripes, you know. Minor things where I'm like, okay, yeah, this some quality of life stuff can definitely be beneficial for this game. And really, in the grand scheme of things, oh, I'm spent. No wonder. In the grand scheme of things, it's still a really solid game. It's a really solid base, and I know they have a lot more to go. Bender says Gripe Corner. Yeah, it was one of those. Maybe, you know what? I don't like to complain a whole lot, but maybe I'll do that. Maybe every once in a while I'll set up a Gripe Corner stream and just be like, all right, we're going to gripe today. Oh, man, that'd be funny. But yeah, I was like, you know, I was kind of griping about it. I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm seeing some weaknesses in the game. But overall, it's a solid game. You know, it's a solid start. You can't pick this. Oh, no wonder. I was like, that seems like a lot of scrap. No wonder. I was trying to pull it out instead of put it in. She doesn't like it when I do that. It's too bad you can't put the rods anywhere here. You find the crafting and inventory to still be in need of polish. PZ's so much more refined. Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. I was saying my big gripes were is the cooking and the way that food and water is handled and things of that nature. And I was saying, I was like, it's weird that I can grow food super fast. I was like, I planted like the potatoes, and they grew in like 3 days, like maybe 2 in-game days, like these guys did. And these guys are almost done. Yeah, look at that harvest. I think I planted these last episode, wasn't it? So it wasn't even like a day. But the cooking, I've been cooking on the campfire, and it's like it takes 50 wood planks or whatever you put in there to make a meal, to cook a couple things. And I was like, this is so tedious and slow. Futurama headquarters had the Angry Dome. Go in there and rant. Yeah, we could use that in this channel, huh? The Angry Dome, I like it. And you know what? To be honest, those kind of things are good for us, right? Those places that we can go and we can just like let it all out. All the minor frustrations that you're having in life. You know, all those first world problems that aren't really an issue, but it kind of is because it's an issue right now. This guy cracks me up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move him. I'm going to move Leonard over here so he's the first thing we see. Wow, that's a bit off with the wood. Yeah, 100%. It was like, yeah, I read it. I was looking at it today. I was testing it, and it seems to be the same burn rate, whether it's kindling, whether it's wood scrap, wood planks. I've been using wood planks, but you burn one like every 5 seconds, and to cook anything takes about like a minute and a half, I think it is. Like, let me see. Let's go look at the food here. Let's go look at our cooking station, because we can see right here, you hover over the corn. Yeah, it takes a minute and 40 to boil corn. And let me see, 2 minutes for carrot soup. It's only 20 seconds for canned corn, so maybe cann's the way to go. But yeah, so 2 minutes, you burn 1 wood every 5 seconds. So I don't know what that math turns out to be, but that's a lot, you know? So that's, what is that? 5 divided by 60 would be 10. I couldn't even tell you, but it takes a lot. Would charcoal last longer? Now that's an interesting question. Because I honestly didn't even think about using charcoal. I was saying that there's got to be something. Or how about full logs? Those are both good observations, good suggestions. Let me see, because we do have a lot of charcoal here. And we got some wood logs, so let's go double check. Now, I will say with the wood logs that wood logs have been hard to find. So I don't know if I want to use wood logs. I've been using planks because they've been fairly easy. But like, I have 13 logs. That's all I have. I don't even know where to go to get logs. right, so let's try. Let me see. We'll take the wooden plank out. Oh man, that's time already. That's time already, but that's okay. We're doing more testing here anyway, so. All right, so we'll put the log in there. We'll put that in there. Lady Satan, use a wood log. That lasts the longest. Charcoal Good to know. I appreciate your input there, lady. So let me see. We ignite. Burn is 10 seconds. Okay, so charcoal's a little bit better than wood scrap or wood planks. Let's try the wood log. Oh, the log does it. Okay. The log definitely does it. Okay, so one log lasts for 5 minutes. Excellent. Okay. That's so much better. That makes me feel... You know, I'm gonna leave the charcoal in there too, just in case, because that does last longer than the scrap and the plank, so I'll just take those back. We don't need those there. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All right. So now we know logs are the way to go. I didn't think about that, so I had the gripes and complaints. I apologize, Vane and your creators, that I didn't give you a fair shot, that I was complaining before I fully understood the situation. Still, logs are hard to find, though. But that was a great tip. I appreciate that. And we are, unfortunately, out of time for today. Let me go find a good place to log out here. So what we did, actually not a whole lot today. We learned a lot about cooking. That's good. So we've learned about water. We learned about cooking. Lady Satan came in with that clutch tip about using logs. Thank God. Now I got to go find me some log. Well, actually, I'll be honest, because I think I have the generator now. I think I can use the stove. So I'll probably just go that route anyway. That still doesn't change the hunger and stuff, and the food stuff, but you know what? That is kind of a quality of life thing right there. So I will take that. I want to grab a chair. Pack it up. And let's head to the pier. Look at that. I want to go up there. I want to see what's up there. What direction is that? West? I think we're going to go west next episode. We're going to see about going up. Well, hold on. Can we go that way? Oh, yeah, we could definitely go that way. I bet that's Lion Mountain. That's really cool. Okay, so for the gripes that I've had, you know, I do got to give compliments to the game. That the visuals are stunning. They really are. I mean, it's not the greatest graphics or anything, but with what they have and what they've done with it, it's a beautiful game. And like I said, the fact that there's mountains over there, I don't know. I love mountains. I live in Colorado, so, you know, I'm a sucker for mountains. So yeah, it's got to be like right... Oh, it must be this right here. Either way, we're going to check it out. Get to the top of that mountain, maybe put a chair up there or something. However, now I'm just dilly-dallying. Where is that chair? I just packed up a chair. Do you not want to give it to me? Is that what's happening? Aha, there we go. It's in tools, so it is in tools. And it's a lawn chair, not a folding chair. Okay. That was my mistake. I was looking up folding chair. Actually, you know what? We're gonna pack it up, move it to the other side. Okay, look at the tools and look at lawn chair. There we go. Place that. We did find a firework. It's too bad it's not dark right now. All right. Look at that. Nice and relaxing. So this is what I want. Hell, not even a zombie apocalypse situation. This is what I want for my life. Like right now. I'm like, let me get a little house, a little pier, a little folding chair, and that. Oh, man. You know, I love that it's in a video game and I can experience here, but man, one of these days I'm going to be able to wake up and step into my backyard and have a view like that. Lady says if you have veggies, you can turn it into vegetable fat. That turns into cooking oil, and your cook time is cut in half for meat and veggies. Oh. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. So, so maybe it's less about the game mechanics and more about my newbiness. And that's really what it is, you know? Hey, I got the gripes out, and I can admit when I made a mistake. I made a mistake about the cooking, and I'm very sorry about that, Vane. It's definitely not a game that holds your hand, so those kind of things you either got to look up or you got to figure out. That's a good tip. I did know that you can turn veggies into vegetable fat. I did notice that the other day, but I didn't know that cooking oil cooks meats and vegetables faster. And it makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. I just didn't know that's how it worked mechanically. Anywho, thank y'all so very much for stopping by. You know, as much as I'm loving this 1 hour challenge, it's really hard. Like it's it's so much harder than I thought it would be. Because I'm so used to streaming for I don't know 3-4 hours or something like that. So doing this in a 1 hour block, it's helpful too though because it helps me to really focus, right? Really focus and like get the stuff done that I need to get done. All right, let's make sure we save because I almost didn't save it. And actually, you know what? I don't know why I didn't do this. What we're gonna do before we leave is I almost fell off the pier. We're actually gonna sleep until it's nighttime, so about 7 o'clock, and we're gonna set off this firework because I want to see what it looks like. It's kind of funny because I hate fireworks in real life, but in games I'm a sucker for them. We'll go 4 hours, well, not 47 hours. 4 hours. Let's sleep only for 4 hours then. 47 is a little excessive, I have to say. All right. Very much a sucker for fireworks in a game. Sea of Thieves, World of Warcraft, a couple of the ones I could think of, but I know many, many, many games have added them. All right, let's see, how do we do this? We go over here. Firework, horsetail, alt. Firework, place it and ignite it. Okay, so you gotta place it. Doot. And let's ignite it. Firework has 10-second fuse. Okay, sweet. 10. We're a little close here. we're a little close here. Hang on, let me back up a little bit. 7, 4, 3. Nope. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. I was confused because I was like, oh no, no. I was confused because I heard the noise, but I didn't see it go up. But hey, okay. Well, that was fun. This has already been fused. Pack it up. You can't do this now. So what can I do with it then? Oh, okay, it just goes away. Huh. And that axe is inside of my shirt. Anyhow, I'm stalling. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day. I will catch you on the next one. I've been Mr. Marrader. Y'all have been some of the most lovely people that I know. And hopefully y'all keep it up. Boop, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get this music back started here. Alrighty, guys. I may be back on here in a little bit for some Overwatch or something. But that's going to be it for Vane today. Hour 14 down. We'll be back tomorrow for hour 15. I hope to see y'all there. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful night. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.